Okay, so to finish this, I'm going to fix a few things that can be improved, and it will be completed. So let's call our tool, and in this case I'm thinking that it would be nice if, for example, I want to remove the word leg. If I only typed here leg and leaving this empty, it will replace it with an empty string. So I need to take out that check for this empty string, because the only one that I want to check is the search one, because I can leave this empty and remove the leg. So let's do this. So let's remove the and replace, so we only check if we are if we have text in the search widget, and this should work. So now I can type leg and it removes the word leg. And let's check if the cancel button works. So if I cancel, it restores the names. So let's call it A again, and let's do the same thing. And if I close it, it stays like that. And that's because when I close it, I don't execute the cancel button, so I don't restore the names. So to avoid that, I'm going to remove that close button. And I might as well remove the help button. So I will remove these two buttons, and that will prevent the user from closing it from there. He or she will only close it from the cancel or the rename. So let's come in here, and this will be placed in the configure dialog because I want to configure it. So I want to set the window flags. So self.set window flags, and the way this works is I'm going to put here all the flags that I have now. So self.window flags, and I want to accept these two from here. So I want to remove the close button and the help button, and these two flags live in the Qt core module. So Qt core.qt.window context help button hint. This is quite long, but it's very easy to find in the Qt docs. And I want to remove also the close button. So I will type here this and do the same, Qt core.qt.window window close button hint. And I think I typed that correctly, so let's check it. Oop. Oh yeah, this Q shouldn't be there now. Yeah. So if I change ctrl with control, and I can't close it from here. So I'm forced to either cancel or rename and commit the changes. So I'm going to cancel and get back to the original names. One last thing that could be nice is that when we are changing the names, if we have this in auto update, we are going to cook things because the names will trigger references and everything will be updating. And if this is a light scene, there's no problem. But if we are in a heavy scene, we want to make all this, and once we commit, we want to make all the updates of the nodes. So the way this is going to work, we are going up here, and I want to store the update mode that was active when the tool was invoked. So self update mode. So this is who.update mode setting. So this will store the update mode that was active when we invoked the tool. So after we do that, we want to put Houdini in manual mode. So every change we do won't trigger any cooks. So who.set update mode, and if I'm not wrong, this is who.update mode.manual, and this is the manual mode. So now we execute everything in manual mode. Okay. So when we restore the names, or we close when we click the OK button, we want to call another method called restore update mode. So when we do that, I want to do the same thing that we have here, set update mode, but we want to set the self update mode that we stored in the first place. So when we restore the names, I want to self.restore update mode, and down here when we click the OK button, I will also call the update, so restore update mode, like so. So let's check. So here, live renamer, and as you can see, this went to manual. So now if I change things, it won't affect, and when I cancel, it goes back here, and if I rename, it goes back to here. So that's it. I hope you found this series of videos useful. I think this is a very simple tool, but it will help you understand how these UIs are built, so you can find more widgets and more signals and make more and more complex stuff, but this will be a good starting point. So thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.